peeing her pants laughing. It just goes to show you how much brightness and positivity she has towards the people in her life and the world around her. She's a loyal friend, always offering City Kids rides, except when she has rowing, which is almost every day. She's a dedicated member of the Byrne family, baking elaborate cakes for her siblings and trying to keep them in line. She's not just loyal to her friends and family, however. She goes to Press Juicery and SoulCycle more than anyone I know, and always has the best TV shows or rom-coms to recommend. As a freshman, she was very loyal to one senior in particular. This inspired her 4-year commitment as an honorary boys soccer cheerleader, and may have inspired her decision to rejoin the girls team this year. Please welcome the senior that can brighten your day and the girl you can always count on for a good laugh, Sophie Little Miss Sunshine Byrne.
I have dreaded giving my senior speech since I first read my acceptance letter to MA. But it's not a fear of public speaking, well, maybe partly, that makes giving this speech so daunting. It's delivering my thank yous. And it isn't even all of my thank yous. Sorry, Audrey and Tucker. It's the thank yous to my parents. But even more than that, I dread calling my parents mommy and daddy in front of the whole school. Like most people, I hoped I would have outgrown calling my parents these names by the time I was a senior in high school. But I guess not. These names stuck. As weird as it is to still call my parents mommy and daddy, they're more than just an old habit I can't break. Because if I could call my parents just mom and dad, I would. But I continue to call my parents this because I have realized I am afraid of getting older. In other words, I am afraid of my birthday. I realized this irrational fear on the night before I turned 17. I was driving home from practice that night when I suddenly found the urge to stop at the Headlands. As I gazed out at the view of the Golden Gate Bridge in San Francisco, all at once I found myself in a complete mental breakdown as I sat there, crying hysterically and listening to The Edge of 17 by Stevie Nicks. A year later, on the day before my 18th birthday, I again found myself at the top of the Headlands. Only this time, I was listening to Dancing Queen by ABBA as I realized I would no longer be the dancing queen, only 17. Much like during my birthday, I am also reminded of my childish tendencies when Spotify Wrapped is released at the end of each year. For most people, this is filled with the most popular current artists of the past year. But for me, this music summary provides yet another reminder that I have listened to the same childish music for nearly my whole life. Jason Derulo, Avril Lavigne, and the Jonas Brothers, to name a few of my most listened to artists. As embarrassing as my music taste may seem, with every year, I can't help but wonder if getting older will mean I have to abandon blasting throwback songs from the early 2000s, or if I will no longer be able to sit at the kids' table during Thanksgiving. And while I am still unsure of the answers, here I am, giving my dreaded senior speech and confessing that I still call my parents mommy and daddy, and that I would rather listen to Sean Kingston over most cool artists. Yet, in the end, this speech is more than just a few embarrassing confessions. It's about embracing those moments that make you feel like an absolute child. Thank you. Sidelines and for being the greatest role model a daughter could ask for. You are the strongest and most graceful person I know. I don't know what I'm going to do without your breakfast and hugs every day. I love you so much, but please stop crying. Daddy, you are the most hardworking, generous, and loving person in the whole world. You are my absolute hero, and everything I do is to make you proud. Watching James Corden videos with you every night has been my favorite tradition, and I don't know, or over the past 4 years, and I'm not sure what I'm going to do without you by my side next year. Thank you so much. I love you. Audrey. Oh, God. You have certainly not been the easiest sibling to grow up with, and I know I complain about how close we are in age, but there is no one else I would want for a sister. I can't wait for you to come visit me next year and for a lifetime full of adventures with you. Thank you for being my partner in crime. I love you. Tucker, you are the best little brother, and I am constantly in awe of your kindness and passion. You are way cooler than Audrey and I were when we were 14, but please don't ever bleach your hair again. I'm going to miss you so much next year. I love you. Jaxie, you really are the best puppy in the whole world. I'm sorry I don't take you on as many walks as I say I do. I love you. Shout outs to girls varsity soccer, youth grants board, Ellie's advisory, and B-Block ceramics class, yearbook, and the crazy class of 2020.